Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It helps the channel grow and it helps your boy out. Thank you all for the likes, the super chats, the donations, the comments. I am extremely thankful. I am humbled. I am sending that back to you guys tenfold. Now, let's get to y'all's reading and see what Spirit has for you guys today. Angel guides, Spirit guides, a bit of a light. Clear and precise messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What does Taurus need to know for their higher greater good? So you had the Five of Wands in the bottom of the deck. So there could be some sort of like competition for some of you here. Some sort of conflict, some sort of rivalry. Right, in the current energy, you're the Queen of Pentacles. You could be a healer of some sort, herbalist. Okay, you're definitely wifey, hubby material. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's a queen. Now, you're very nurturing here, stable, secure, confident. What is this Queen of Pentacles here with the Page of Wands? Something here that has to do with curiosity for some of you here. You have a new endeavor that you're going towards. Page of Wands. Okay, so what's this Page of Wands here with the Queen of Pentacles? You got the Four of Cups. Some of you here could be bored of doing the same thing over and over again. With the Four of Cups, you could have felt like you missed out on an opportunity here, but I feel like you're getting curious. Some of you want to expand, all right, with the Page of Wands. I feel like you're getting curious about something, all right? This could be like a new project, a new endeavor of some sort, and you are the Queen of Pentacles, so you have the funds to do this, all right? For some of you here, don't let boredom get the best of you, all right? You could want or need a challenge to get you kind of like back on track. Ace of Swords is in the reverse. Queen of Cups is in the reverse. There could be some sort of conflict here. Ten of Wands. Conflict with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for some of you here. Or some sort of miscommunication. All right, what's the blockages? You got the Ace of Swords as the blockage, and it's in the reverse. So for some of you here, I feel like you're gaining the clarity that you need. Okay, so you could be gaining some sort of breakthrough. At one point, you weren't clear when it comes to something. Somebody here could have been lying a lot. All right, so they couldn't even keep up with their lies. That's what I'm picking up here. So that's the blockage. Yeah, this person here who's lazy, they felt entitled to your winnings. All right, whoever this is has poor work ethic. Could be another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn for some of you here. All right, but this is a blockage. Some of you here could be like second guessing yourself is what I'm picking up here, and that could be somewhat of a blockage. Something is not working how it's supposed to be working. You want something to speed up or something along those lines. All right, so you got to be patient. What is in the foundation? You got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. What's the Knight of Swords in the reverse? You got the Four of Wands. Okay, so somebody here that you could be dealing with. For some of you here, this has to do with a lot of security. Stable, being stable. So don't act in your impulse is what I'm picking up here. What's the Knight of Swords here with the Four of Wands? Six of Cups in the reverse. Somebody here could have acted in their impulse. Somebody here could have been somewhat of a coward. They don't want to take accountability when it comes to something. All right, for some of you here, they just want your forgiveness. Okay, so you need to use your discernment. The Six of Cups is in the reverse. Why is the Six of Cups in the reverse? You might have a past life with this person, or this is a twin flame of some sort. All right, because the Four of Wands is in the upright. They could be evil-eyeing you. Your twin flame could be evil-eyeing you without even knowing. Or this could be somebody that's kind of like attached to that person. They could be evil-eyeing the fact that you're married now with this person for some of you. Why is this Page of Swords here in the reverse? Somebody here is spying, yeah, the Devil in the reverse. I feel like this is being revealed. All right, so this is you kind of like letting go of fear, releasing fears. Okay, somebody here could have sent some sort of energy your way, and it's kind of in the form of evil eye. You don't have to have a doll, and I always say this in my readings, you don't have to have a doll with pins and needles and shit like that. They could just evil eye you. They could just be doing that by saying certain things, or the tongue. It gets you into trouble, and it gets you out of trouble. Okay, so for some of you here, you got somebody here with an evil tongue. All right, with the Devil in the reverse. I'm also picking up here, like somebody could have done some sort of magic on your throat chakra or your tongue even. The devil in the reverse, I feel like you're releasing these fears, okay? For some of you here, you're no longer obsessed with something. Okay, what is this? Releasing addictions could be as well. In the recent past, you had the Six of Swords. So yeah, you're moving into calmer waters. Okay, some of you could be letting go of the industry for some of you. You want something here that's more happiness or something that's more supported. So yeah, the Six of Swords, Aquarius energy, you moved on to calmer waters. Some of you went ahead and moved, okay? Some of you could have moved at a distance from these people. Let's go. Six of Swords. It's definitely in that little bundle, yeah. Ten of Cups in the reverse. So, Ten of Cups in the reverse. This could be disharmony. Somebody here playing house. With the Ten of Cups in the reverse, that could be disharmony, discord within a relationship of some sort. But you had the Six of Swords, so I feel like for some of you here, you did move on to calmer waters, but somebody could have stepped out or kind of like fell into temptation. You got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Right? There could be a lack of spontaneity here, or somebody here could be a little reckless with their love and their sex. And they need to let go of that addiction for some of you here. I see somebody kind of like letting go of porn or something like online. That could be significant. The Hermit in the reverse. Virgo. Somebody here could be withdrawing. That could be also extreme isolation. So, for some of you here, this person here could be a little paranoid that you're going to leave them out in the dust. Okay, so what's on your mind? What are you guys thinking about? What is Taurus thinking about? You got the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on too tightly to something that you need to let go of. Some of you are just thinking about money. Okay, some of you have a person here that lives rent-free in your head and your heart and every step that you take. Four of Pentacles, you're holding on too tightly to something that you need to let go of. Eight of Cups is in the reverse. Some of you could have some sort of abandonment issues, okay, or this person that you're dealing with is very possessive, and the reason why is because they have some sort of abandonment issues. And you could be kind of like thinking it for some of you here. You guys could be, it's on your mind, right? And that's going to lead to the breakup. So, Two of Cups in the reverse. That's what's leading to you not seeing eye to eye with somebody. Now, it's not that you have a problem. I feel like you are the very reliable person in this reading. Okay, that's for some of you. But there's some sort of miscommunication with someone. Yeah, look, the Magician is in the reverse, Virgo. Gemini energy. Somebody here being a narcissist, trying to manipulate something to happen in their favor. What's in the near future? You got the Three of Wands in the reverse. You're going to be sadly mistaken. They don't have a sense of foresight. Whoever this is, Aries energy. What is this Three of Wands in the reverse? They're frustrated. King of Swords, because you're cutting them off. Or you could be getting a divorce here with the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're very analytical. Yeah, you're cutting off a distorted masculine for some of you here. King of Swords. You're very intelligent. You're very strategic in the way that you're going about something. You're speaking your truth as well. And you're an active energy. Yeah, this has to do with this divorce, okay, of some sort. Somebody here not being committal. Or somebody here was very disrespectful. You need to go ahead and nip that shit in the butt. Okay, so the Hierophant is in the reverse. For some of you here, you could be cutting off a whole church group or something like that. A mega church or something like that, with the Hierophant being in the reverse. They're not praying to the one up there. They're praying to the one down here. Okay, so somebody here could say, I'm going to pray for you. You don't need them to pray for you. Okay, what's this Hierophant in the reverse? Whoever this is could be in some sort of a coven, okay, or a religious house, madrina, padrino's house, if you guys are into like religion, santeria or something like that. But they go there with the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, they're making bad investments. Whoever this is could be scamming. This could be like a religious figure, like a pastor or pope or something like that. Somebody here that acts like they have wisdom, but they don't. They got you fucked up. I feel like you're the Hierophant. That's y'all's energy, and they got you in the reverse. Okay, so you could be nice, but not that nice. All right, so what is hidden? What is hidden that Taurus does not see coming? You got the 8 of Swords. Okay, so you could be taking somebody to child support to get some sort of child support. 8 of Swords. Somebody here could be trapped in a situation they can't get out of. Alright, so what is this 8 of Swords? Gemini energy. What's the 8 of Swords? The Emperor. And I felt like it wanted to come out in the reverse, but I have this fan that's kind of like blowing. And it flipped it. But I'm going to take it either way. Some of you here are bossing up. This could be a boss figure for some of you that's going to jail for being corrupt. For some of you here, you kept tabs of this situation. This person could be an Aries, okay, a father figure, a boss figure. Tell me more about this Emperor. The 10 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, whoever this is going to hit rock bottom here soon. Slowly. Very slowly. They're trying to make excuses for something, and I don't feel like it's working. What's this 10 of Swords here in the reverse? You got the Lovers. So yeah, whoever this is made their choice. They could have backstabbed you. You could have been making excuses for this person, and I feel like that Emperor is a distorted Emperor, and it wanted to come out in the reverse. And with the Lovers, I feel like whoever this is, they abused their authority, and they went off and made some sort of decision that they weren't supposed to. And if somebody feels like they're playing house with you, I mean, you can make that a lot easier for them by kicking them out of your life. So, yeah, the 5 of Pentacles is in the reverse. I feel like you're about to regain everything that was lost. Why is this Lovers here with the 10 of Swords? The 7 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they got caught in the act. Cheating. Stealing. Draining you. Whatever. Confessions. These are my confessions. I don't know what sign. Ushers. Okay, something about Usher could be significant. 7 of Swords, Aquarius energy in the reverse. The Queen of Cups. For some of you here, you already knew this. You're very intuitive. You're very empathetic here with the Queen of Cups. Very loving, very giving, but sometimes they take advantage of you because of that. So, what's in y'all's environment? You got the Temperance. Alright, so you're doing things in moderation. Sagittarius energy. You have a lot of patience. You're alchemizing. What's the Temperance? With the 10 of Pentacles. Alright, so you're alchemizing and you're building legacy wealth. Some of you here could be getting an inheritance here soon from an angel, from an earth angel. Okay, could be an angel, could be a passed over loved one, could be a generational gift that's being passed on to you. With the 10 of Pentacles. And it could lead to your legacy. Some of you here are healers of some sort. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You're a healer of some sort. You have blessings on blessings that are coming in your environment. You're finally like starting to love yourself fully and not letting anybody say anything or have a say in anything. What is the outcome? So that's good. You got the King of Wands. What's the King of Wands? Aries, Leo, Sag. What's the King of Wands? That exudes confidence. That person's a leader. Okay, and then you have the 9 of Wands in the reverse, which equals 1 more wand equals 10 of Wands. What's this King of Wands with the 9 of Wands? There could be an Aries, Leo, Sag that's struggling to achieve their goals now. Okay, so that's for some of you. For some of you here, you went ahead and kept and maintained boundaries towards this person. Yeah, and you have some sort of platform. For some of you here, you're receiving accolades and recognition. 99 could be significant. That could be someone's year. You guys could be seeing 999. When you see 999, it's a certain aspect of your life is coming to a close so that a new beginning could start. So yeah, for some of you here, don't give up on something. You're about to be very confident in yourself. You're about to be showcasing yourself. King of Wands. All right, so you look good doing it. 7 of Wands is in the reverse. Somebody has to admit defeat, okay, for trying to juggle you. And look at you. You're in the upright. Whoever this was in the reverse. 9 of Cups here. I feel like you're going towards your wish fulfillment. 9 of Pentacles is in the reverse, and you're like, the fuck? 999. Yeah, it's the end of codependency. It's the end of false security. For some of you here, if you guys have been single, it's the end of you being single. You're about to meet someone. It's going to be somebody who you're going to be able to alchemize with. And 10 of Pentacles, you're going to be able to build legacy wealth with. The Hermit in the reverse. Some of you need to get out of Hermit mode. What's the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse? The 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So for some of you here, there could have been somebody here that's scamming you. This wasn't an equal give and take. For some of you here, I'm getting the energy of I could do bad about myself. 96 could be significant. 99, again, could be significant. The stars in the reverse. So somebody here lacks hope. Okay, for some of you here, you're not going to reconcile with this person. The star being in the reverse. I don't see that happening. Spirit. What was that? The Page of Wands. Somebody could be watching you get rid of addictions, okay, or toxic behaviors. That's for some of you here. All right, so what's the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? What's Knight of Pentacles here in the reverse? Boss daddy, stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big dick energy. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, they could have all that, but then again, they have the poor work ethic. All right, that's your blockage. For some of you here, this is a boss. All right, so, or a rival. What about boss daddy? Jackpot. Somebody here feels entitled to your winnings. That's what I'm getting here. With the Knight of Pentacles being in the reverse and jackpot, boss daddy. For some of you here, I feel like you are the boss daddy. And it doesn't matter if you're a mommy, right? You could be a boss mommy, right? Instead of big dick energy, big wop energy, or tight, I don't know, whatever. But jackpot, okay, I feel like you've hit some sort of jackpot, all right? You're winning money, you got rich, some sort of inheritance is yours, and whoever this is, they could be having some sort of miscommunication with you because you're getting exactly what you decided to, what you were destined to get. Okay, so, and this part is not part of this person's life. So, what's the Knight of Swords here in the reverse? Somebody here being a coward. Love child, not taking care of their child. For some of you here, you're taking this person, and I knew he was distorted. You're going to be taking this person to court or something like that for child support. What is the Devil in the reverse? In their head, overthinking, stress, and overanalyzing. For some of you here, whoever this is obsessed with you. Could be a Capricorn. Page of Swords is in the reverse. They're in their head. Love and hate. Yeah, there's a thin line between love and hate. You can't love to hate somebody. You can't hate to love somebody. This becomes a little toxic. So that could be leading to that breakup. What's the Knight of Wands here in the reverse? 10 of Cups in the reverse. You got sex addiction. I already said that earlier. All right, whoever this is, they're reckless with their sex. Okay, somebody stepped out in the recent past, and they went ahead and did whatever they did. For some of you here, you caught them. So, what's this? 2 of Cups in the reverse, 8 of Cups in the reverse, 4 of Pentacles. Too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late to fix something. For some of you here, you kind of think it's too late. It's been a long time. Okay, so this happened. This could have happened a while back. Yeah, you were living in some sort of fairy tale or tricksty, or you realized that this person was a trickster. They're a phony, an illusionist of some sort. All right, what's this Hierophant in the reverse? Giving money. So somebody here could be giving money to like a church group or something like that. All right, so the Hierophant in the reverse. Somebody here could be doing some sort of fraud. This could be like a church or an industry. What's this Hierophant in the reverse? Moving on. letting go, loving you, and free. So for some of you here, you're letting go of someone, you're letting go of this commitment, you're moving on, you're letting go, you're loving you, and you're being free about it. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know, man, for some of you here, there could be somebody here that's trying to take your money. This is somebody that's unconventional. They don't go by tradition, with the Hierophant being in the reverse. They're not very wise. They're probably wise in all the bad ways, but anyway. Yeah, look, it's a fucking dirty offer. Yeah, you don't want that shit. Somebody could say bless it, or some shit like that. Okay. They need to bless themselves. What the fuck they need to do? Yeah, memories. Whoever this is now in. There's someone here who's thinking about you. Okay, whoever this is, they're going through it. Memories. All right, so there could have been some sort of photo that you found. Seven of Swords is in the reverse, so somebody did get caught in the act. For some of you here, they try to move in silence. They can't move in silence around you. You're very intuitive. You already know. All right, what's this 10 of Pentacles here with the Temperance? Impersonator. You got wants to be like you, acts like you, dress like you, looks like you, copies you, Michael. Okay, so Jackson, MJ, Mary Jane. Somebody could smoke a lot. 10 of Pentacles with Impersonator. I feel like for some of you here, you have some sort of inheritance, okay, that's gifted to you. With the Temperance showing up, some of you have a lot of angelic presence, and you're meant to be in the public eye with the 9 of Cups. Receiving accolades and recognition for whatever it is that you did in a past life and you're doing in this life. Whoever these people are, they want you back. They're struggling to achieve their goals here. They want you to give up when it comes to something. Yeah, it's a girl fight. Okay. Somebody wants to fight. Arguments, physical fight, at war, or competing. Like I said earlier, I feel like this could be a rival or somebody here that's competing with you. Tell me more about girl fight. Yeah, they left you hanging. Okay, or you left them hanging. Who has time to fight? And going back to the very beginning of this reading, the 5 of Wands was in the bottom of the deck. Okay, so yeah, whoever this is, could be a Pisces for some of you. Whoever this is, Aries, Leo, Sag even. No closure, no contact, left on red. Whoever this is could have given you... They left you on red. Or whoever this is, for some of you here, I feel like they're scared either way, so... Yeah, they're going to be kissing your ass here soon. And it's going to be shocking, not for you. Yeah, your spiritual gifts are meant to be showcased and shown. Whoever these people are, always fishing for comments, and you're a queen rising. You're stepping into your power, praise, coming up in the spotlight. And being active about it. Not talking about it, being active about it. So, advice. That Ace of Swords here with the Knight of Pentacles, for some of you here, you guys could be procrastinating writing or something like that. You could have like some sort of brain fog or something like that. Get a coconut. A brown, hairy coconut. Okay? And cut it in half. Like, hit it with a hammer. Okay? And let go of all that coconut water. You could go ahead and cleanse your head. Okay? With the coconut water. So you could get some freshness. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with that. You could do that. There's certain herbs. I don't know if you guys are doing like spiritual bath and stuff like that. Okay, there's certain herbs like hot herbs or herbs that you boil. Sometimes those are not used, like Quita Maldición. If you guys know, you guys know. The jinx remover plant, you're not supposed to wet your head with it because it causes you to have like bad nightmares. It's a very strong, potent plant. All right, I don't know why I'm saying this. Somebody here could be doing that. So be careful what your crown, okay, you always have to take care of your crown. Always. So, fresh coconut water. If you have too much going on, fresh coconut water is necessary. So that you could like kind of cleanse your aura, so that you could cleanse your miscommunication. Okay, with Ace of Swords, the blockage, whatever blockage this is, that has to do with your mental. All right, so you got here obligation. Stop telling yourself that you should when you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself. You stop the flow of abundance. You got here enabling. There is someone you're helping, or are you in reality you may be enabling them to continue on their negative pattern or never take full responsibility for themselves. Step back and let things play out. And you got here walk away. For some of you here, you are walking away from something. So it says here, you're wasting your precious energy and something that will not bear fruit. Something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul purpose. Some of you need to be connected with source, need to ground yourself a little bit more. All right, it says here compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, or a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter who always has your own back. Yeah, if you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm ugly, you're gonna start seeing that shit. So you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm the shit. Okay? Be like, you know, nobody's like you. You're unique. Everybody has their own gifts. Everybody has their own uniqueness. You bring something to the table and you need to go ahead and put it out there. Okay, don't second guess yourself. Don't let other people make you self-doubt yourself or anything like that. All right, you need to trust in yourself. Confirmation. All right, so you've got this. You've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things that you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you on the highest timeline. So yeah, trust yourself. Trust that whatever it is, it's almost like if I'm doing tarot and I don't trust the message, what's the point? You know what I mean? So you got here forgiveness. Okay, so somebody here might want your forgiveness. Some of you here could be forgiving this person. All right, some of you need to forgive them for you. Okay, so withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It is time to forgive someone, or maybe even yourself, so you can stay on the path to your highest potential. And then you got here wisdom. Some of you are learning a lot. You're forgiving yourself. You're learning how to forgive yourself. You could be doing like self-help books and stuff like that. You've been here before and you know what to do, yet you fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose from the highest good of this situation. So, good. For Taurus, what is blocking Taurus? What does Taurus need to work on? What do they need to work on? You got here being cold. You seem unapproachable because you're aloof. Try being more friendly. You got here comparison. So comparing is unfair. Leave the past behind and see your new love for who or what they are. So don't compare your exes. Somebody here could be comparing you to their exes or some shit like that. That gets annoying. That gets very toxic very easily. Okay, you're different. You're unique in your own little way. Okay, and if somebody doesn't see you as such, they don't belong in your life. What else, Spirit? Remember that the way that you love yourself is the way that others are going to love you. So they will follow suit. So if you respect yourself, you value yourself enough, they will follow suit. You got here mixed signals. You don't let others know when you're interested. Flirt and be approachable. Somebody here could be playing with you, mixed signals or something like that. Yeah, and you could be realizing you're not compatible with that toxic shit. All right, so you don't really believe there is a match for you, or you have a match for you, have an open mind. You got here too busy. You use being busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for your partner. Some of you could be homebodies. And then you got here demanding. All fixed signs get this card every single time that I use it. Demanding. So Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio could be significant. But yeah, you set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. Or vice versa. Flip it, switch it. Being guarded. You are lonely because you're so aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. Let me pull some monies really quick. Spirit, let me get 3. Some of you are meditating, some of you are using mudras. Okay, so something about symbols and signs with your number, with your hands and stuff like that. All right, composure. Some of you could be learning about frequencies and stuff like that as well. So your calmness is necessary in this situation. Things may be beyond your control, but you have the control over yourself. Relax, rejuvenate, and renew. You got here blessings. Unexpected fortune is about to come. This is a great time to enjoy the blessings pouring in. Your finances are doing well at the moment. And then you got here mishaps. There may be some minor setbacks, but it's only asking you to review your work and see what have you missed out on. Mistakes teach us lessons. Some of you, there's somebody here who has a black cat phone, like a collectible. You know that phone from like Back to the Future? It was like a black cat, and whenever it rings, it kind of like the eyes go this way and this way. Somebody has that cat. I don't know why I just saw that. Or that could be significant for someone. So it's a download. So, anywho, I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity your way, guys. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. And I'll see you guys on the next one. If you guys are interested in purchasing my book, it is called An Awakening, A Person's Guide to Healing and Manifesting. Okay, it has all these things that I talk about. So it has herbs or magical properties, affirmations, manifesting, crystals, chakras, numerology, angel number, moon phases, dream interpretations, you name it, you got it. Okay, so this was my little guide when I was into getting into my divinity and stuff like that. So it might help you guys. So sending you all peace, love, prosperity, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.